Your life doesn't have to look like someone else's. You might not get married by 30. You might not have your dream job by 35. You might not have a family by 40. But that doesn't mean you won't have an incredible life. Don't let timelines and deadlines stop you from experiencing your life.
There comes a point in everyone's life when you're faced with a choice. Do you move forward or do you turn back? It's that gut-wrenching, soul-testing moment where everything seems to be against you, where every ounce of logic whispers, "Give up, it's not worth it." But let me tell you something. This moment isn't just a roadblock. It's the turning point of your story. The moment that will define your life isn't when everything is going smoothly. It's when everything seems impossible, yet you find the strength to keep going. Think about the greats. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Oprah Winfrey was fired and told she wasn't fit for television. J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter manuscript was rejected by 12 publishers. Each of these individuals had a turn-back moment, and they could have said, "Maybe they're right, maybe I'm not good enough," but they didn't. Here's a question for you. What if your success, your breakthrough, is waiting on the other side of just one more step? What if, by giving up now, you're sealing your fate? Because here's the truth. When you give up, the guarantee is that it will never happen. The only way the possibility remains is if you keep going. So, what is a turn-back moment? It's that place where the pain, the obstacles, and the doubt all converge, daring you to quit. It's that critical moment when everything feels heavier than it ever has before. Picture this. You're climbing a steep mountain. You've been hiking for hours and your legs feel like they're on fire. The summit is still out of sight, and a little voice in your head whispers, "Turn back, it's too far, it's too hard." You're not sure how much farther you can go, but here's the catch. You're closer to the top than you think. One of the most remarkable examples of a turn-back moment is Thomas Edison. After thousands of failed experiments trying to invent the light bulb, someone asked him, "Why, don't you quit? You failed over and over again." Edison replied, "I haven't failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison could have turned back, but he didn't. And because he kept going, he didn't just succeed, he changed the world. Your turn-back moment may not feel as grand, but it's just as critical. It's that job interview where you're on the verge of giving up hope. It's that business idea that hasn't taken off yet. It's the fitness goal that seems impossible. These moments may be different, but the principle is the same. On the other side of that moment is your breakthrough, but only if you refuse to quit. Quitting feels like relief. It feels like an escape from the pressure, the judgment, and the fear of failure. But here's the cold, hard truth. Quitting comes with its own guarantee. It guarantees that whatever you were fighting for will never happen. Think about that for a moment. Quitting isn't just walking away from your dream. It's locking the door behind you and throwing away the key. It's saying, "I'm not willing to see this through." That's the tragedy of quitting. It's often the point where you're closest to success. Here's a story for you. There was a man who mined for gold during the California gold rush. For years, he dug tirelessly, finding nothing. Finally, he gave up and sold his equipment to another prospector. That prospector took over, dug in the exact same spot, and struck gold just 3 feet below where the first man had stopped. 3 feet. That's how close many people are when they quit. They're 3 feet from gold, and yet they turn back, convinced it's impossible. But here's the good news. As long as you keep going, the possibility remains. That's what makes perseverance so powerful. It doesn't guarantee success, but it keeps the door open. It keeps the dream alive. So why must you keep going? Because the alternative, living a life of regret, is far worse. Perseverance isn't just about hard work. It's about belief. It's about believing that your efforts, no matter how small or slow, are building towards something greater. The next time you're tempted to give up, remember this. progress isn't always visible. Just because you can't see the results yet doesn't mean they're not happening. Seeds grow underground long before they break through the soil. Here's a strategy. When doubt creeps in, focus on just one more step, not the entire journey, just the next step. Write one more page, make one more call, take one more shot. It's those small, consistent actions that separate the successful from the quitters. When you feel like quitting, ask yourself, who will I become if I keep going? What kind of person do I want to be? Because success isn't just about achieving your goal. It's about becoming the person who refuses to give up, no matter what. Let's bring this home. Your turn-back moment is coming, if it hasn't already. And when it does, you'll be faced with the same choice as everyone else: move forward or give up. If you give up, the guarantee is that it will never happen. But if you keep going, even when it feels impossible, you keep the door open. You keep the dream alive. This is your moment. Don't waste it. Don't let fear win. Don't let doubt decide your future. The pain of pushing forward is temporary, but the regret of quitting, that lasts forever. So what's it going to be? Will you turn back, or will you take one more step? If this message resonated with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share your story in the comments. Let us know. What's your turn back moment, and how are you choosing to move forward? Because remember, the only way to fail is to quit, and the only way to succeed is to keep going.